By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Akabina Trust, a name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And right now, we're going to react to June 17th of Diddy Trial. It seemed like it's been a long trial with all this stuff, but it's just down to the witness and the cross witnesses and the cross examinations and stuff like that. It is what it is, man. And I feel like this is the week where the prosecution team is going to rest their case. It would have been nice to have heard from Kristina Khorram. Maybe she's on the defense side, or maybe she's going to get a separate charge. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going to happen. I'll be honest. We can all pretend. We can all try to predict what's going to happen. But anyway, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, whatever you predict, and leave your answer in the comments below. So, who testified on June 17, 2025? It was DeLeassa Penland. Again, she is a special agent in U.S. Attorney's Office. All right. So the summary witness presenting evidence, including hotel records, text, and videos. She testified for about 4 hours. 4 hours. That's insane when I think about it. With cross-examination, 2 hours by Mark Agnifilo, and redirect 1 hour by AUSA Emily Johnson. On cross, Agnifilo challenged Penland on 2013 text between Sean Combs and Cassie Ventura Fine, where Cassie appeared enthusiastic about a blank off reading, end quote, "I'm ready for Friday, let's make it epic," end quote. Agnifilo argued this showed consent. How the hell did that show consent? Just because they're saying they're ready. Like, I think it, for me, and it's a thin line with these type of things, because consent really could be like, consent should be just black, like, straight as it is. Do you consent to this? Yes or no? No. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Do you consent to this? Yes. And I know it's not a type of thing that most people are gonna ask. You know what I mean? Because naturally, you know what I mean. But again, with text, you can't read into it too much. You really can't, because you can't tell the tone of text. That's the other thing. So whether it's on Diddy's case, on this Diddy's end, you know what I mean? Even though, yeah, I still believe he's guilty, like I'm at the point where I can understand where, with, if it's a text, you can't basically say this is how it's supposed to, this is that, or you know what I mean. But let's just continue. Let's hear what else they got to say, because obviously they got to find a way to prove his innocence, which they're not really doing a good job, if I'm honest. Because, well, can you really do a good job when it's blatantly obviously he's guilty? Agnifilo argues this shows consent. Penland countered, context matters. See, other texts show pressure. See, on redirect, Johnson presented a 2022 hotel record showing $46,000 in damages at a Miami Four Seasons after Blanco paid by Sean Combs Amex. Penland also entered 2023 free Blanco videos, sealed jurors only, so they saw that showing Jane appearing distressed. Penland stated the video aligns with Jane's testimony of coercion. You see, video evidence matters alongside with those texts. So the cross-examination are not doing a good job. How do you explain it to be consent when at the same time in the video it shows that she doesn't really consent to this? She's just going along with it because she fears the consequences and the wrath of Sean Combs. That's basically what that is. Subranium. Where was I? The video aligns with Jane's testimony of coercion. Subranium. Judge Subranium admitted the evidence under FRE 1006 and FRE 901 over defense objections. Brendan Paul's immunity was granted, but he did not testify as well. So That's another important thing. All right. So link to the charges. All right. So RICO links to the RICO charges, right? Where does that come in? So the text and hotel damages demonstrate enterprise logistics, RICO, Diddy, all right, blank trafficking, pressure, uh, text suggests coercion, transportation, Miami hotel ties to interstate and events. So you got to think about it from every angle, right? There's a level of like I can understand why some people are still thinking. In fact, I want to see something. What is? Let me find it properly. Let's, because I know you're probably thinking, what is FR? What's FR? One, what is it? 106 and FR 901. Like, we're gonna get into knowing what that is. Give me a second. All right. So, in context of Sean Combs' federal trial, Federal Rule of Evidence 106, 1006, and FRE, which is Federal Rules of Evidence 901, are critical for determining admissibility of evidence presented by the prosecution and defense. Excuse me. Here's a clear explanation. Where is that? So the definition and purpose, right? The summary evidence, a chart, tables, or written summaries to simplify voluminous records that cannot be conveniently examined in court. This rule ensures that the complex data is accessible to jurors provided the underlying records are admissible even if not introduced. The summary is accurate and not prejudicial. I can't say that word. The opposing party has access to the original records for review. So, text of FRE 1006. In fact, I want to see something. All right. So, why this relates to the Diddy trial, right? The FRE 1006 was invoked to admit summary evidence presented by DeLeassa Penland, who is a special agent, U.S. Attorney's Office. All right. And the prosecution used summarized to distill financial records and text messages related to the Blankoffs supporting RICO and blank trafficking and transportation charges. All right, so the FRE 1006 application, yeah, the chart condensed thousands of MX transactions to highlight payments tied to Blankoff logistics. Subramaniam admitted the chart under FRE 1006 rejected defense objections that it was selective. Yeah. So for the prosecution team, that is a good thing. All right. So for the FR 901, let's get into that one. Give me a second. Was invoked to authenticate surveillance videos presented by Frank Piazza. Introduced, and also the Blankoff video introduced by DeLeassa Penland. All right, so Piazza testified that the application Piazza testified the push is unmistakable metadata, verifies no tampering, confirming the New York's videos authenticating via metadata, source club security system for the Miami video. He said her posture and movements indicate distress, supported by hotel metadata. Jonathan Park challenged lighting and editing, but Judge Subramaniam admitted both videos under FRE 901, finding Piazza's testimony sufficient. So that's a win for the prosecution team. Like, I'm not being unbiased or being biased. I'm being neutral. Yeah, I can clearly see if someone, you know what I mean. I don't even say, oh, this person win or that. It's mad to say that, but just based on that, it works in their favor. Do you get it? It works in their favor. So where was I now? So let's go for the next day.